people who look calm on the outside, while their mind is completely exhausted on the inside. They overthink everything, every decision, every conversation, every possible future. One small problem turns into 10 different scenarios inside their head. They replay old mistakes, imagine things going wrong, and carry stress for situations that have not even happened yet. And after a while, the mind never truly rests. One of the most important things Islam teaches is that human beings are not meant to control every outcome in life. That responsibility belongs to Allah alone. But overthinking usually begins when a person forgets this. You start believing that if you think hard enough, worry long enough, or analyze deeply enough, you can somehow control the future. But in reality, most overthinking only creates more fear, more confusion, and more emotional exhaustion. There is a major difference between being responsible and being mentally consumed. Islam encourages planning, wisdom, and thinking carefully before acting. But once you have done what you reasonably can, there comes a point where you must stop carrying what is outside your control. Because some people spend so much time worrying about tomorrow that they completely lose today. And one of the worst parts about overthinking is how quietly it affects your relationship with Allah. When your mind is constantly overloaded, your prayer becomes distracted. Your heart feels restless. Even moments that should feel peaceful become mentally noisy. You may stand in prayer while your thoughts are still racing somewhere else. And modern life makes this problem even worse. People today consume more information in a single day than many older generations consumed in weeks. Notifications, videos, opinions, bad news, endless scrolling, comparisons with other people's lives. The mind never gets silence anymore. And when the brain is constantly overstimulated, anxiety grows naturally. You begin comparing your life, your appearance, your success, your future, to everyone else around you. This creates pressure that the human mind was never designed to carry continuously. Islam brings a completely different mindset. It teaches you to make effort, but also to trust, to work hard, but also accept that some things are written beyond your control. That balance is extremely important, because many people either become careless and make no effort, or they become obsessed with controlling everything. Islam teaches the middle path. Do your part, then leave the outcome to Allah. Even the Prophet Muhammad taught companions not to become trapped in endless whispers and unhealthy thoughts, because once a person enters that cycle deeply, they begin losing clarity and peace. And sometimes overthinking creates problems that never even existed in the first place. A message gets interpreted the wrong way. A delay becomes panic. A small issue becomes a disaster inside the mind. Meanwhile, reality is often far less dramatic than the scenarios created in your head. One of the strongest ways to fight overthinking is returning your focus to the present moment. Pray slowly instead of rushing. Step away from constant stimulation. Spend time in silence without needing entertainment every second. Go outside. Breathe properly. Let your mind slow down. And most importantly, remind yourself constantly that Allah is in control even when life feels uncertain. Because uncertainty is part of being human. Nobody fully knows what tomorrow looks like, but overthinking does not protect you from the future. It only steals peace from the present. A person who trusts Allah still has problems, still has difficult days, still feels stress sometimes. But deep inside, there is stability, a quiet understanding that not everything depends on them. And honestly, that realization changes everything. Because the moment you stop trying to carry the entire future on your shoulders, your heart finally has room to breathe again.